Not much of a highlight package today. As we mentioned, the starting pitching was great between Blanton and Estacio. Game was scoreless into the 6th inning, but the Rangers had a rally, and with 2 out, Teixeira was up against Joe Blanton. The 2-1 fly ball, center field. Kotze coming on, and he makes a running catch. The ball dying in left center and hung up for Kotze to make the running catch. Teixeira flies out. Rangers leave 2. After 6, no score. In that 2-out situation, the Rangers had Matthews at third and Young at first. We stayed scoreless until that 7th inning. DeLucci led off with a single against Joe Blanton. Richard Hidalgo singled. Adrian Gonzalez bounced out, moving the runners to second and third. And then when Mark DeRosa was hit by a pitch, Texas had the bases loaded and Sandy Alomar at the plate.
Blanton with a check of third, and he throws, and it's bounced to third. Could be 2. It's bobbled by Chavez. He's never going to get 2. Throws to first, and it's too late. Everybody's safe. It was a tough ball as Chavez tried to short hop it. It hit up off his chest and bounced away in front of him. His only play at that point was to first. And by then, Alomar beat the throw, which was down the line.
And then up next was Gary Matthews Jr.
In the 2-0, and it's bounced to the right side. Could be 2. Ellis to Scudero. Back to first. No, he's got to hold on and a run scores. Great speed going down the line in Matthews, and Alomar was bearing down on Scudero at second. And Marco wisely held on to the ball. The run scores. It's 2-0 Texas. Runners at the corners and 2 down.
Rincon got the last out of the 7th inning. Yabu came on to work the 8th. He got Michael Young to bounce to short. Teixeira struck out, but then DeLucci doubled, and up came Hidalgo. The pitch to Hidalgo is lined to left for a base hit. That'll score the run. Rounding third is DeLucci. He will score. Hidalgo holds with a single, and the Rangers lead 3-0. It's either a hanging slider or a splitter. And so the Rangers won it by the score of 3-0. The A's are 7-7, Texas 7-8. And if Seattle were to beat the Angels in that ball game that's just underway down in Anaheim, you'd have 3 teams at 500, and then Texas just a half game back in last place. Before we throw it back to the studio for commercials, and then Robert Vaughn will do the scoreboard today, I wanted to make a quick mention of a passing of someone who was a very prominent sports writer in the Bay Area, Merv Harris. And nobody covered high school sports like Merv Harris. He knew high school sports in and out, and he passed away at the age of 67 earlier this week. And I first met Merv when I was just a kid in L.A., when my dad was a high school basketball and baseball coach, and Merv Harris was covering the prep scene for the L.A. Herald Examiner. And Merv and my dad became very, very good friends, and acknowledged the passing of a good man, Merv Harris, at the age of 67. Again, here today in Texas, the Rangers beat the A's 3-0, and Robert Vaughn will have the scoreboard when the A's postgame continues.